And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Kassarian, and welcome back to the episode of Industrial Rotation. So today we are once again working on blood magic. Nice, right? Right. Oh, by the way, remember how I created those nickel bees? Yeah, look what I found here when I made this. Garnerite, pentlandite, cobaltite, you know, all the stuff that gives you, nickel right near my base that I never found. Yeah, right here. Yeah, okay. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we made ourselves some of these blood runes, okay? And I made myself some more infused slates. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to break this out. Like so. And we're going to replace them with blood runes, okay? And I'm just using the standard blood runes for this because I don't see the reason right now to do anything else. Alright, so we just replaced the blood runes, and if I smack this thing, I should see, there we go. Current tier 2, capacity 10,000 LP. Nice, okay. Which means that we need to make the next orb, okay? Which is going to be the Apprentice Blood Orb, which needs 5,000 and an emerald. Do I have any emeralds? That is a bloody good question, actually. Where's the out? There's the out. Let's go see if we have any emeralds. If we don't, this could be the point at which I insert a break. Actually, you know what? Why don't I just break here for a minute and go and find an emerald? Ay, 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 ay. Great. Actually, you know what? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Let's just go find an emerald. All right. Hey-o. I didn't realize I actually had emeralds in here. Haha. Alright, good thing I didn't bother breaking then. I didn't think I had any emeralds. Huh, I wonder where those came from. Okay. I must have picked those up while mining at some point. Alright. It's funny, I can usually remember what I have and what I don't have because I'm not using any automatic quarries. So we need 5,000 LP, we have 7,000 in there, so let's drop the emerald in there. While we're sitting here, let's also sacrifice some stuff, some points. Because, you know, it's not a terrible idea. Now, what this is going to let us do is also make the next level up of Slate, alright? So we take a look at the slates. The next one up is the reinforced slate, alright? 2,000 LP gets us a reinforced slate, alright? So that's not too shabby, okay? So what we're going to do here is I'm going to open this guy up. Well, first we're going to have to do this manual the old-fashioned way. So let's wait until this thing finishes going. How are you doing over here? Come on. Should have put in speed upgrades instead of these, but honestly, speed upgrades are going to make it more difficult to do the next step. So what the reinforced slate allows us to do, if we look at the uses for it, we can get stone braces, obsidian braces, paradigm plates, we can get the imbued slate, void sigil, air sigil, sigil of the fast miner, that's pretty decent. We can get runes of sacrifice, okay? Ritual stone, and the runes of self-sacrifice. So with self-sacrifice, we get more LP per heart we put in. With runes of sacrifice, we get more LP for sacrificing other mobs to it, okay? Now, this is kind of... I'm going to go with self-sacrifice right now. Because if we use... we're done. If we use the other sacrifice, by the way, when you first get this, remember to right-click it to you so you can see your LP. We now have 400 LP in our network. Great. With the runes of self-sacrifice, it's a little bit easier. At least right now, because I eventually have a setup. So we have 5,000 in there. So we could do 2 of these slates. Alright, so let's do the first one. Hey, you shouldn't have been pulled out. Oh, we have to remove this item filter. Right. And then we put that guy... There. This is one of those, hey, stop that. Boom. There we go. All right. Now this thing's going to chew down, and what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves another filter, okay? Because basically what we're running into is it's a recursive process. Each slate is upgraded from the previous slate. Now, you can leave the slates in there. So if I put in just a piece of stone, I can leave it in there until it becomes a full slate, all right? but we just want to get ourselves another filter. Like this. Oops, and we need sticks. Alright, well, let's get... there. Let's get ourselves another item filter. Okay, so in this item filter, we're eventually going to tell it that it's only going to pull out the reinforced slates, okay? And that's going to be pretty useful for us. Just to have those, to be able to automatically go to reinforced slates, all right? So we're going to open this guy up. We have the reinforced slate. Let's pull them out. Let's take out this item filter, and let's put the reinforced slate in there. And can I see? Yeah, okay, good. Item filter, reinforced slate. So what I can see here is which one is which. Blank slate goes in, and let's open this guy up, and let's put this in here. All right. Break that, and put that back over to here. Okay, so now if we see, we have 3,600 LP in the altar. Okay, so we now have 4,000 LP in the altar. So I can put 2 blank slates in, and they're going to get turned into reinforced slates, as you can see. There. That gives us a bit more LP. And I think that means we can probably throw another blank slate in there. Because we want to make those runes of self-sacrifice, all right? Because, basically, using the runes of sacrifice is great until you get to once you get to a certain point. It's better for us to go with the rune of self-sacrifice for right now and get more LP out of, what we're already doing here. So that's 1. So if we have 8 and we need 8 of these in total. All right. Actually, let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with 4 of them for right now. All right. So we're going to go with 4 runes of self-sacrifice, which means we're going to need 8 reinforced slates in total. All right. Right. Yeah. So this is going to take a while. I'm thinking it's probably going to be best, why don't I come back once I can actually make these runes of self-sacrifice, or let me come back once I've made them. The recipe is just this. So it's just some glowstone, some stone. I'll make these, and then I'll come back. Yeah, and then I'll come back. All right, see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, so I'm putting the last runes in for what should be our upgrade to the next tier, all right? So I put in these speed runes because blood runes convert to speed runes, basically 1 for 1. It just takes a bit of other stuff to do it. All right, so if I right-click this, we should see, yeah, look, tier 3, nice. So we have some speed runes down. Now, let me warn you guys about tier 2. These corner runes don't affect tier 2, but they do affect tier 3, okay? Now, the construction of this is, as you see here, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on a side, excluding the corners, all right? So it's a 7x7 excluding the corners, with a pillar, and then glowstone on top. That pillar can be any blocks other than air, all right? There are actually 2 blocks here, right? You guys can see that? Let me show you that now. See, 2 blocks. And any blocks suffice to fill that in. So as long as it's not air blocks, it'll work, okay? So even though these don't take up the whole block, they still function, all right? All right. So now that we have that done, let's sacrificial knife ourselves some more. And now you can see every time we hit this, we're at 8620. So that was over 9, that was 440 LP just from that, all right? Now, to get the next orb, what is the next orb we're going to have to get? Okay? Orb. So we need a Magician's Blood Orb, which costs 2,500 LP. Well, how much can this guy store? 10,000. So we need some runes of augmented capacity. All right? And that we can get here. Okay? So it's an imbued slate, 4 stone, 3 buckets. Ooh. Ouch. Yeah, I know, right? And then do we need Transcendent Magician? So we can do it with the Magician's Blood Orb, which I thought we had a Magician's Blood Orb. Apprentice and Weak. Ooh. Magicians, Master, Archmage, Eldritch, Magicians. So we need to make the Magician's Blood Orb. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, let's look at what we need for it. The problem with the Magician's Blood Orb, of course, is that... oops. Come on, let's get you full. There we go. The problem with the Magician's Blood Orb is that it requires more LP than our altar actually holds. Okay. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to make this thing and pray, basically, that we can actually, fill it up before the thing runs out, which is going to mean burning a fair amount of health in the process of that. Okay. So that's a bit of a problem. We may actually want to hold off on that for a little while, simply because it's going to be expensive to do, right? Right. Well, that's unfortunate. Now, normally what we'd be able to do is put in some runes of augmented capacity, but we can't make those yet, all right? We can make the slate, but we need the next tier up orb to actually do it, all right? Now, let's see what the rune, what the blood, that orb actually requires, all right? So let's look up orb. What's the item you need to put in there? A block of gold. Okay. Well, we don't have any blocks of gold, but we can fix that pretty darn quick. So, yeah, we have to make blocks of gold. All right, so we have to be able to get enough LP in there. Okay, well, that's going to be fun. Did I already move my compressor? I think I did. This would probably be as good a time as any to show you the factory, now that I think about it. The factory's been the other recipient of all my off-camera work. Besides that and the liquid ME system, which we'll get into that a bit more in the future. It's a bit of a pain in the neck right now. All right, so let's start down here. We have a transfer node items with a rationing pipe in it, keeping a stack of tin. It's not really necessary to do that. Molten tin comes out, gets piped up and into assembly machines up there. All right. Up here, it's a pretty basic setup. Cutting machines, compressors, assembling machines, polarizers. This is an assembly machine for circuits. This is an assembly machine for making machine casings. Wire mill, bending machine, concrete, alloy smelters, lathes. We also have a cutting machine around here somewhere. Where are you? Assembling machine, cutting machine. There we go. Being filled with water. All right, so that's how we're going to get our wood planks. Okay, pretty basic down here. Up here is pretty much the same. We have this guy, Crystal Growth Chamber. This is from AE2 stuff. All right. Basically, it's a standard growing unit just in a block form that you can more easily automate. All right. Honestly, I could have done a whole build with that block, with the in-world crafting, but I really didn't want to. All right. So if we look at our let's see. Where did I put you? Compressor. Okay. What patterns do you have in there right now? Block of redstone? All right. Well, let's teach it something, shall we? So it's clear. Let's teach it gold. And that's that. Compressor. Oh, and I have the full circuit production chain automated now. All right, for basic circuits. All right, so if we look up gold. This month, computer. This month. Come on. You know you want... There you go. All right. See, I knew he'd get around to it eventually. And we'll teach it how to make a block of gold. There we go. One of my policies is just as I'm working through stuff, I always want to teach it the recipes I need it to learn. You just... It's easier if you just do it as you go, right? Right. All right, so with this blood magic orb, this is going to be a challenge, actually. Let's see if we can do it. I'm going to try it once just using the sacrificial knife and hope that my augmented whatevers actually manage to do it. I don't know if they actually will or not. Yeah, this may be a bad idea. We'll see. All right. So let's just make sure he's full to start with. He is, in fact, full. So let's put this guy in. Nope, this isn't going to work. That's not going to work at all. All right, that is unfortunate. All right. What we will do, however, is we're going to fill up our blood orb, which you guys should see. If we take out our divination sigil, you can see we're slowly building up life essence in there. So as I do that, you can see we have some more in there as it just kind of filters in. So what this basically does is it's going to... it's a second storage, and it's used for sigils that actually use power. Now, I want to check something else here. If I look up health potions, and I did this last episode, but I forgot. All right, so that's instance. Okay. So I need an awkward potion, which is nether wart. Okay. Okay. We might be able to do this. Hold on. Let's take a look up here. Pretty certain I have some soul sand. Let's see if I have any nether wart laying around. Let's get our orb out of there, actually. Hold on. Let's get that orb out. Hey, stop doing that. I hate it that it does that, but not much I can do about it. Alright, let's see what we can get if we can get started on this. Yoink. Thank you. This should speed things up a little bit, I think. Let's see. So eventually I'm going to remove those runes of self-sacrifice, but I think I'm going to need at least one more tier to do that, I think. Yeah, I'm going to need at least, I think, one more tier. So if I open this guy up, let's see if we can find ourselves... Do I have any soul sand? Yes, I do. Okay. So let's get you. And then do I have any... nether wart? I do. Okay. And we have plenty of it. All right, so let's see what we need for a... Let's see... Brewery. Witchery. AutoBrewer. Alright, we don't have any of that crud. Alright, let me just come back in a second, alright guys? Alright guys, so what I've made here is this little guy, the AutoBrewer, okay? Basically what the AutoBrewer does, I need to switch some settings here. There we go. What the AutoBrewer does is it takes potions of different sorts, and, oh, okay, you can use water directly. Alright, hold on. So let's yank this. And let's... Okay, then. We'll do that. And we'll drop the AutoBrewer right there. Alright. So the AutoBrewer now has water in it, and he's going to need some glass bottles as well. Alright. So let's get him that as well. Alright. Oh, son of a gun. Huh. Alright, glass dust. How do you get glass dust? Glass crystal, glass pane, beacon. Alright, we can just grind glass into glass dust. Awesome. Game. Alright. Thank you, Greg, making this way more difficult than it actually needed to ever be. Oh, and that just gets me sand, huh? Uh-huh. Alright. Which one of you jerks will be useful for this? Alright, so let's look. Glass dust. Alright. Macerator. Pulverizer. Pulverization. We can do it in a rock crusher. Alright, rock crusher it is then. Come on, Greg. Making everything 7 times more difficult than it needs to be. Glass, dust, and this and that and the other thing. And oh my gosh. Come on, Greg. Lighten up, buddy. I mean, I guess it makes sense. We can't just, you know, throw glass into... I don't know. I guess it makes sense. I guess. Okay, fine. It makes sense. You know, fine. I'm just irritated because it's getting in the way of what I want to be doing right now. Look, I want to be showing you guys something, and Greg is getting in the way. And that annoys me. That annoys me immensely. Immensely. Alright. So we needed some sort of a mold for this too, I saw. I think. Let's climb up here. I think it goes in the extruder, actually. So let's look at... Glass bottle. Extruder in a shape bottle. We need a raw empty shape plate. Clicky, clicky. Okay. Come on. There we go. Extruder shaped bottle. And then we need some glass dust. There we go. And we should be able to throw this in our extruder. Our advanced extruder, as a matter of fact. Let's put that in. And glass dust. Well, it goes at a 1-to-1, so I guess that isn't terrible. Alright, so we got our glass bottles, right? Right. And we have our nether wart, right? Right. We just need some glistening melon. All right, so let's get the stuff we need for the glistening melon. We don't have any melon, do we? Shoot. All right, well, I might as well just demonstrate how this thing works. All right, well, let's get some honeydew and some honey drops out. I have now run out of inventory space. All right, let's do that. Let's put that away, this away, and that away. All right, that makes enough inventory space. Awesome. Let's get ourselves some honeydew. Some glistening melons. I may actually have some melons in my inventory. I don't know. Let's see. Did I pick any of you guys up? Nope. No, I didn't. Okay. Well, let's at least demonstrate how this guy works, all right? So what's going to happen is we're going to drop down here, right? And we're going to come into here. And we're going to tell this guy that... All right, let's see if I can do this. Boom. Okay, so we have a water bottle, nether wart. We drop some nether wart in there, and it starts running, all right? So we tell it, okay, potion is a water bottle because you're starting. Then grows best in nether, and we get ourselves an awkward potion, all right? So it moves down a slot. Then what we can do is we can tell it what we want to do with that awkward potion. You know, now that I think about it, why don't I come back in a minute or two once I've found some melons? I actually am pretty certain I have some somewhere. So let me come back in just a second. All right, so I came back with some melons. About a day later, I went exploring, by the way. And let's take a quick look at what we could do here, all right? So let's make ourselves some of these glistening. And I think the way we do it is with honey drop like this, melons in the center, and then honeydew like that. Yeah, there we go. Glistening melons. Nice. Okay. How did that already run me out of honey drops? Oh, 60. Oh, that makes sense. All right, so let's come back over to here and let's do this. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to say that over here, you put that in and that in. All right, and it's going to start working. Okay. Now, if we look at health potions, health potion, potion of healing instant health, we can improve this with some glowstone. Okay. Glowstone. Now, this isn't as efficient as using a vanilla system because we're only making one potion at a time here. But it's a little bit less of a pain in the neck to automate this, all right? So we're going to tell it finally glowstone, all right? And actually, let's do this. I wonder if we can go 1, 2. All right, so it's saying it's making a water bottle. I think it's just going to go 1 by 1. Yeah, okay. So now if we add the glowstone to this, potion of instant healing, or is it waiting? I'm now not certain what it's doing. At all, in fact. Alright, let's... Alright, so it's doing that now. Huh. Hold on. Interesting it's not letting it go up a level, huh? Yeah, glowstone dust. And then it becomes instant health too. Right? Yeah. I wonder why it's not letting it go. Well, that's not a big bother to me, to be honest with you guys. At least having these, we can really just regen ourselves. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why aren't you running now? This is interesting. I think this guy's bugged out. Hold on. Alright, I think these guys are bugged out now. Interesting, okay. So let's say 7. So we're going to put 7 in there. And then we're going to say... Well, he's running now, but there's nothing in there. So we put this guy in. And then that guy in. And then this guy in. Alright, so let's put in... Hold on, let's do this way. Bum, bum. Alright, so he should run now. Okay, I have no idea what's going on now. Like, I have no concept of what this thing's doing. Interesting. So I put him in there, he's going to run somehow. I don't know how he's running, because I'm pretty certain there are no resources in this guy. I'm going to go Glistening Melon. Or maybe Glowstone. Or maybe Netherwort. Okay, I have no clue what this guy's trying to do here. Alright, so now he's running. Let's take our awkward potion and drink it. This is probably user error, by the way, guys. I'm willing to guarantee that this is user error. Because it ran fine twice. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing now. It's like putting that glowstone in there just completely messed it up. We put that in. We put in our glistening melon. Fine, we put it here. We put in our glistening melon. We put in our netherwort. Alright, guys, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do this another way. Alright, so I'm going to come up with another build for this, and we'll do that in the next episode. Anyways, guys, this has been Mr. Kassarian. I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Happy mining.